Namo. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The second mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression, I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I'm determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on earth. For our Dharma lessons, we're reading Ajahn Munindo's book, Unexpected Freedom, and a chapter on a question of identity, and today's section is Knowing the In-Between. Being rightly prepared for what comes to us means we are fully involved. All of our being is present, which means we can draw on all possible resources for wise action. Hopefully it won't be anything like an atomic blast. Everyday circumstances arise in which we can feel the agony of being not fully present. We tend either to feel once removed from what is happening or to become entirely lost in it. Both tendencies leave us with a sense of artificiality, however dramatic and sensational the situation may be. My understanding of the middle way is that it's possible to abide in between these two modes of limited being. From an ego perspective, this in-between feels insecure and thoroughly unattractive. But this is not a problem. Isn't it what our teachings tell us to expect? Getting my way is not the way, whereas the way is what is true. With this contemplation, our attention is drawn towards and becomes interested in the ability to abide in this way. We no longer react and object to feeling insecure and unsafe. We don't like the feeling, but we cease being driven to divided or heedlessly absorbed states by its appearance. We remain one with experience, not torn apart by a commitment to an image. Through abiding in the in-between, we discover a subtle kind of personal confidence. It is not my confidence, because it is a confidence that belongs to reality. The sort of investigation we are talking about, if followed, will undermine any view of ourselves that we hold too tightly. It can take us into feelings of despair, of hopelessness, and of inadequacy. But it can also take us beyond the limited identities conditioned by those feelings. The struggle of moving from finding security in false identities into realization of limitless abiding beyond personality is difficult. It feels like it will cost us everything. There should be no mistake about that. This is why we have teachers and why we need to attend to their guidance through this process of transformation. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo. Thanks so much for joining me today.